Good morning and welcome to the March 12th meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety. If you'll please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have roll call, please.
Lila Maurer,
Present.
Linda Gregory,
Present.
Chad Baker, and Louis Snyder.
Not here. Up next, we have consideration of the March 5th minutes.
I move approval of the minutes for the March 5 meeting as presented.
Okay, I will second. Any comments, questions? All right. Hearing none, all those in favor, aye? Good.
Aye.
Thank you. Claims, Mr. Craig, right? Good morning.
Good morning. Sent out the claims yesterday afternoon, and there's really not much to it this week. Just the usual utilities. We did have a claim to a payout to GM Development for the fire station construction, and had some salt purchases that were split between sanitary district and city. So with that, I'll open it up to any questions you might have.
Linda?
I don't have any this week.
I don't either. Do we have a motion?
Yes, I move approval of the claims as presented for $819,250.
I will second. Any comments, questions? All right, hearing none, all those who approve, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
We have no unfinished business, so moving into new business, we have a street closure application for Ball State's 2025 commencement. It's that time. Almost.
Getting there.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Anthony Hurst with the Ball State Police Department, the Director of Training and Special Events Coordinator. As we prepare for commencement this May, we've looked at moving a few things around with the state of the world today that we live in, trying to make things a little bit safer. Additionally, with the Ashland Road being closed because of the parking garage and the new constructions going on there. So we've asked to have McKinley be closed between Riverside and University. We use police officers and barricades to close that down. That'll do a couple things for us. That'll allow us to actually stage and station some buses along that roadway, getting them off of University that we've used in the past, kind of keeping University open a little bit more. Additionally, it's going to allow for safer pedestrians back and forth coming to and from the parking garage to the area, kind of centralizing things. It's also going to allow us to keep one lane specifically open for emergency vehicle personnel that may need to come and go as well. So that's kind of where we're at with that.
All right. And any questions?
So there won't be any closure on University at all.
Nope, just McKinley in between Riverside and University.
Sounds good. I move approval of the street closure as presented.
Second. Any questions, comments? All right, hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you so much. Next, we have the Delaware County Historical Society regarding an abandoned piece of playground equipment.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So the Delaware County Historical Society reached out to me about some basically abandoned city property that exists within the right-of-way. In my opinion, it would generally be disposed of. They have an interest in potentially passing it on to someone to restore it. As it is of no longer any use to the city and would generally be disposed of, I would ask this board to grant them permission to remove it and restore it and have and hold and et cetera, et cetera.
I move approval of the request for disposal of the piece of equipment.
I will second. Any comments or questions? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you, Adam. We also have a street closure application for Secret Families Christmas. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for the late entry into the program. It's been something that we've done every year. The closure we're asking for is really a short one block in front of the SIGEP house for just a few hours in April. We call it the big pull. Typically, we pull an MRAP vehicle, a fire truck, and many times a garbage truck. 10 people pulling it 10 yards for time. All the money is raised. Every family, every team that enters sponsors another family for Christmas. So very simple, nothing much to it. Typically, the application, we ask for more hours than we use. Many times by, and you'll see it on that, typically by 2:30, we're packed up, done, gone. With that, you just never know with weather. If it rains, sometimes it takes a little
It
longer.
won't.
So, it's all good. But, thank you very much. Appreciate the consideration.
And this will be April 5th, starting at 10:30?
Please, we'll start set up. Police chief usually loans us some of the barricades. Sometimes they put them up. A lot of times we pick them up, put them up. We'll take them back and then drop them back off to the station. So I think everybody that we've been to, Ball State Police is always very cordial with that. Many times they come out, so they're there hanging out, watching a little bit, whatever, and we always appreciate that. They're always very cordial.
Great. Linda, any questions or motion?
No. I move approval of the street closure.
I will second. Any comments, questions? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right,
Thank you for your
so
courtesy.
much.
Very kind.
That is the end of new business. Is there any other business to come before the board today? All right,
There was a bid.
there's a bid.
Oh,
Today, or is this? Yes.
okay.
Thank you, Nikita.
This is a bid for the re-roofing, hard to say, work at the Tui Pool House. And we have one bid from Blackmore and Buckner for 100, wait a minute. $101,650. That's the only bid. Do you wish us to take it under advisement?
All right, thank you so much. Any other new business to come before the board today? All right, meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.